The recent one is ahead.
Listen to this, bro. Listen.
The recent one
Because then it's crazy. So on the build up to the album, Momo was missing a lot of gigs.
With the branching out thing, is it even a conversation? Do you guys think she would do well with working with other producers, or she should stick to the Babalwa sound that we're used to with our Sticks, Kelvin, and so forth?
She's the closest to JazziQ.
Okay, but
Guess who's the
You're
first?
the closest we have.
When I saw it happen,
The first thing I thought was Mars.
I saw my friend sent me the video on WhatsApp. I was like,
I think he feels used.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But that's what you get, dog. Celebrities celebrities will never help you with shit, dog.
of every R1 that you make, right? The label gets 70%, 70 cents. You keep. Are you sleeping?
I'm listening.
I don't know if I should say this. They'll forgive me, bro. I'm sorry.
Say it.
I'm sorry. Bro,
They weren't even checking.
Bro, I feel like they said it's a surprise party just so people that are not invited don't get offended. Why do you think they did that? As the wives.
As the what?
Oh, snap. Oh.
As the what, Tari, sorry?
Hey.
Oh, okay.
No, but Smoker song says that. No, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that, bro. We're not gonna do that.
Yeah, but you said private.
Sekayibise moye ikamuma dibuse nomntana uvulise mbuki chilas punch menzeni sekayibise moye ikamuma dibuse nomntana uvulise.
You're gonna promote it. Our new producer. How are you? Spew. We see you.
What is up, Pulse? My name is Kanye Miles, K Kanza Kanye Cinema, Kan's child, and welcome to Piano Pulse. Yes, sir. And of course, I'm not alone. I'm with.
What's up, Sada? It's Taki.
And?
Sfisa came off its thoughts. Welcome back, boy.
We're back, baby.
Welcome back.
back, nigga.
Welcome back, Taki.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, man. You miss me?
Yeah, I did actually.
You did?
Yeah,
Oh my
I
God.
did.
Thank you, baby. Thank you so much, baby.
You know, I always miss you.
Do you miss me, babe?
It's just different energy when you're not around.
Yeah.
So if I missed you, but it's just different energy. It's not the same. Like I know I don't have anybody to go back and forth with, and then it kind of becomes a SABC interview.
Yeah, man. I watched like part of the show.
Yeah.
Because I was out. I was at this place called. It was a Tuesday. I went to Rasten. Ne? So I was like Brian meet, and I was like, I think 3:30. I was like, shit, the show's on, and I played the show, and it was. I like legendary Chris.
Yeah.
She did so amazing.
She's
bro.
dope.
I think she's really dope. She's well informed. But the show was so calm. But she told me herself that it was just a calm episode. Mo harasigo mo. Re yang mashata mo. Ora bjang?
And
But welcome back, man.
Thank you,
welcome
man.
back,
Thank
Taki.
you.
Yeah. So what's on your pulse?
Oh shit, Mkwenaz.
Mkwenazi. Okay. Oh yeah.
Yeah, hey, but I almost thought these niggas that go around and just highlight girls and take them on fake dates and whatever, it's just gonna be another case that's gonna go unsolved. Hey, and when he pull up,
Yeah.
he pull up. Shout out to him, man. But if you kill, man, when can we bring that low, bro? Like,
Yeah,
if
no,
you
like-
kill, die. You must also get killed.
Like
bro.
just
Like
shoot to kill.
Yeah, bruh.
Shoot to kill.
Yeah, I think that thing needs to be standard. You live by the gun, die by one. Right? Yeah, that was on my part. Shout out to him, man.
Shout out to him.
Keep going,
real.
Baba. Keep going.
now-
Do you think he will survive if he becomes like he takes over the entire country? The minister of police, like entire country.
Hey, bro, like, power changes people. When you're in power, like, I don't know, you get in rooms and you're told these rules now.
There's rules now.
Yeah.
Hey, Baba,
Like,
this
things
is how
are-
we
you can't
operate
go there.
here.
Don't-
Yeah,
Obviously,
yeah.
I think in the city, in terms of like cleaning the streets, he will. But the other things that we'd want him to do, like go after like Tamboti and Sunnyside, go clean up that old building because there's a lot of drugs and stuff
like that.
Nah, then you know.
Yeah. Hey, man. Anyway.
So you're saying that what would change them is the higher powers that are there, or they wouldn't give him access to.
Yeah, but I feel like even
The right
when you,
resources.
for example, when you like running to be a president, I'd like to think
Yeah.
You think
You're given rules,
I'm gonna
yeah.
do this. I'm gonna do this.
Yeah.
And then once you get in that position, now there's leadership.
There's guidelines.
You find leadership. You find the likes of the Ruperts and stuff that are like, my boy. There you don't go, eh?
Yeah. Or else you won't last 48 hours. Yeah.
And stuff like that. That's my take.
What's on your past, Tachi?
Evan, MacG uyasulisa phela. Sis.
What?
Oh, the Mercedes Benz on the freeway.
I saw that clip, dog.
That's his car.
What was happening?
No, bro, but did he buy that car shot? Is it his car? I want to know from the guys that are always here recording with him. It's my first day. It's my first day at the studio, so I want to see what guy he's gonna come in with.
Watch the episode.
Which episode? The one that's the Thursday one that played. Oh, so he got it from Pharaoh.
Is an ambassador?
Oh.
No, he's an ambassador of Pharaoh. But me remember any million or King.
Watch the episode.
I know, but there's the mic there. No,
Bro, just
no, there's the mic.
Oh. No one is.
Yeah,
no one
he's
gets
an
fired.
ambassador. He's an ambassador.
Or Pharaoh.
So they gave him the car.
It seems like it.
So they lent him the car to like use for the time being.
Yeah, he's an ambassador.
Cause to me, bro, I was like, MacG's not the type of person to go spend that much money on a car. It doesn't make sense.
But he did say.
He's not like I know Mac with cars.
No,
dog.
but
He's not that person.
But at the same time, I was like, nah, bro. Now the man is solid. The money is probably too good. Hence, remember I asked shots about the Mercedes Benz that were driving in Durban. There was the
GLS.
GLS and Mercedes Benz SL. That big ass SUV. That thing is a machine. Né? Mercedes Benz has luxury. This one on the freeway, luxury. I'm like, oh, okay. He probably bought a car for him and his wife. Those were my thoughts. But now because it's part of Pharaoh, it sort of makes sense.
Bruh, my take is, dog, listen, bruh, that bro worked hard enough. And I don't understand why the country's going crazy with him driving. Yeah, let me finish, dog.
Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, Konju Buye. This is the first time I said let me finish in a very long time. Fucking hell, dog.
Yeah, dog, you've been gone. Tachi's been gone. Damn.
Yeah, man. Bro, that bro works really hard, man. Mac is always on the call. He's always in meetings. He's showing up for stuff. He's building an empire. I don't know why must the country be shocked if he's driving a car like that, bro? He deserves it. What's the end goal? It's for him to now he becomes a multimillionaire. No, man, he deserves it, man. Shout out to him. I really hope you bought it. I really hope you own it. I think you deserve it more than anybody else. You deserve it. You worked hard for it. And my Mac is good with like playing humble.
Yeah, I know he has a lot of money.
But I mean, that video was just funny because was fihlile motoyeni. They're like, hey, baba, buga.
Yeah, but Coop down. Why he wasn't hiding himself? If the
He
Coop
Showed.
Yeah, but if the Coop is down, then you're not hiding yourself. Why would you hide yourself if the Coop is down? If you want to hide yourself,
Yeah, but when he went from a dealership, they were taking content, and then now you're still figuring out how to close it.
that was a good one. But I'm just saying, man, if MacG is driving that type of car, then I pull up in a polo. My friends are gonna be like, "Boss, how driver that? Then we're not driver."
Then your friends are stupid.
Yeah, they're dumb like that.
They're dumb. They're
we just dumb like that, man.
Your friends are
I'm just saying. So there's just a pressure about a car and stuff. They're like, "Hey, when how you guy and stuff like that."
Nah, man. I hope you bought it, man. You deserve it, MacG.
That's
Yeah,
from
he
Pharaoh. You didn't buy it.
But he did mention on one of the
What did
episodes,
he
I saw
say?
a clip where he mentions that he would never spend so much money. Like, he said 3 million on a car. He would
Yeah.
never do that.
Yeah.
So maybe they give it to him.
But
know.
niggas ambassador.
Hopefully, bamufile yona.
When's it?
But niggas ambassador ship umundo. Huh?
Who is this?
If he said that.
Yeah, that's what Saul's reaction.
No,
that time he's an
I thought about that when he
ambassador.
said it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Imagine now giving you Tila sponge and I'll be like, but that one is not nice. I like the blue one. The mango one is not nice. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, man, shout out to Mac, man.
Yeah, shout out to Meg. Hey. So, guys, what's on my pulse is AP. A lot of people have been waiting for this one. Hey, like it's been ongoing, and people have been coming to my comment section. Hey, Mars. You understand? So, I'm very happy to announce to you guys that I have officially joined the Beyond the Pulse family.
Kubuka lapho, Mars. Kubuka.
Yes, sir. So I'm officially part of Beyond the Pulse and part of the network.
Welcome, man.
Thank you.
Welcome, man. You're doing great for yourself.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. You deserve to be here, man.
Yeah. Taki?
Bro, we love you, man.
Alright. Cool. Let's move on to our piano origins. So today we are profiling Babalwa M, right? Babala has had one of few of the very few one of the very few artists in South Africa, or vocalists rather, that are as good as Babalwa, and she's done great for her career, right? You would agree. So today I just want us to talk about her career and how she's been doing, the people that she's been working with. I mean, we know that she was in a public relationship with Momo and they broke up, and also like her branching out and like working with other producers, because we know she's always working and producing she's been rather working with Momo all this time. Yeah. Taki, do you want to take it on?
What's your favorite Kelvin Momo thingy? Babalwa M song?
Yo, I don't know. I'd have to think about that one. Because also, Babala, don't
What's
listen
your
to
cup
her.
of tea? Siso?
Recently, Atini Amaniga, and I asked her, what are you saying there? Because you just Atini Amaniga, and I asked her, what are you saying? Because I'm hearing Atini Amaniga, what you wanna lay?
Yeah.
It's my favorite. Right now, there's that song that she did from, I think from Brenda Fass. Was it Brenda Fass? We did beat break the song, man. It's a beautiful song. I've got a couple of favorites on Babala. She's my favorite, actually.
Yours,
One of my
Taki?
favorites.
What is yours, Taki?
But I still have a question. Do you feel like, have we ever had like Bababla on like number one, like in the streets, like fully booked, like for a month or like for like a good 3 months? Like you will have it with a Zinqumalo, you will have it with other female artists. I don't think we've ever had that. And I hope we have that in Women's Month. She deserves it.
Yeah, Ubabala, because I mean there's a pattern that I noticed with Ubabala. I don't know if you can maybe clarify it for me. So the time when Babala was in a relationship with Momo, she wasn't going out to gigs in booked and all of that. I personally wasn't seeing her in the streets. I wasn't seeing the content of her in the streets, her gigging, her performing and all of that. And then you notice that after they broke up, that's when she was now at Pianoha performing with Mahu, performing with whoever she was performing with, gigging and all of that. But otherwise I would never see her in the streets. Am I wrong? Did you notice that, Taki?
I mean, I've seen her a couple of times. The first time I actually saw her perform was in 2020 last year at La Youth. It was the first time I saw her, and she came there with Kelvin, right? And my thing with her is that she's always based her whole career is based on her. She's a dope vocalist, right? But I feel like in everything she does, even in her lyrics, in her music, she's just talking about a relationship. In most times, Pepe, Saint Yam, all the songs, all the big songs is her just basically venting to the public about maybe whatever's happening in the relationship. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's always been about, yeah, she is. I don't know if there's like a Babalwa M alone as a solo artist without the mention of Kelvin Momo. Whenever we speak about Babalwa M, we always gotta mention like Kelvin Momo here and there. Don't we always?
Yeah.
In most cases. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And she's been crying in songs a lot about this relationship. I don't know why nobody's ever come out and done a big break about the whole thing or spoken about it that, hey, Babalwa, why is she always, she gives us soft melodies that we can sort of relate to, but it's always about her gentle heart that is not being possibly treated right by this certain somebody. Maybe it's just stories that she's narrating, maybe from her friends or whatever, but to me it sounds like she's actually talking about herself. Your lyrics are almost the same, bro. I can go through a list of songs now that are just her like crying
Please
out
do.
like I'm gonna find them now. Where she's just crying. And we all know Kelvin Momo dropped an album. Né? She's on 3 songs on the album. So yesterday, I'm at the house. This friend of mine comes through. He's like, yo, dude, I gotta play you the song. Né? Plays me that song by Babalwa M. Is it musical?
The
Musical
musical chef.
The musical chef. Ne? Babalwa in the Uyakhala. It's called Mkuzeni.
Kuzeni.
Uyakhala, like Mkuzeni. I feel like we can talk so much about this because we know the insides that the public does not know.
Do we?
We-
Do we now? I'll kupuka lapho.
no, man, Siso, come on.
Kupuka lapho, mfana wami.
We know some insights. So Magakala on lyrics, we sort of picked them up that
Yeah.
on Thulani. So he played that song for me. He's like, hey Joe, Babalwa M is always crying about Tato. Babalwa M, we realize this thing has been happening for a long time. Even like during the breakup, there's a song that's in Dust to Dust. Dust to Dust by Nacho and Sticks. There's a song. That song is called Pepisa. On Thulani, where she's just venting again about love. So my friend was like, imagine if like Babalwa M dates maybe a guy that's gonna show her off. Like I'm tanned, like publicly and love her to the full, bro. Like spoil her and she falls in love and it's just like they just like a happy couple.
We're gonna have
Imagine
a different
the-
type of hits.
Do you understand what he was like? Imagine the music we'd get.
Because it's clear now.
Why are you looking at me like that?
I don't know.
It's
I don't
clear
know,
now.
like,
Listen.
Yeah.
Most artists sing and write about their own experiences. So I think she just goes like 95% my own experiences compared to other artists that can always go in somebody else's experience and write about it. I think she's a very reserved artist. She likes her space a lot. Like she's not around a lot of people. I'm thinking. You get what I'm saying? And when she's in a relationship, like you were saying, like you said, Mas, you didn't see her in the streets a lot. I think when she's in, I think music for her, in the beginning was about just making the music
Okay.
and be a housewife. There's women that are so content with
Staying at home.
like being housewives. Sorry, you get what I'm saying? I think she was that. She was like that, then she realized, good day, when the whole shebang started, she was like, hey, fuck it.
But
And then she went in the
guys-
streets.
Okay, Mas, yeah.
But if that's the case, if the case is not an artist just writing because Guy is a writer, why would Kelvin Momo listen to those songs?
That's my chat,
And-
bro.
and
why
That's
release
my
them?
thing.
And release them.
Yeah,
but
that's the thing, bro.
It's a selling point for him. It's still marketing for him. And also,
With this one, the recent
You see,
one.
the recent one is a heavy.
Listen to this, bro. Listen.
The recent one,
Because then it's crazy. So on the build up to the album, Momo was missing a lot of gigs. Momo wasn't well in that period. So my friend was like to me, maybe Joe, Momo knew what the song was gonna do. That's why he felt that way. Maybe he wasn't sure about it or something. He sort of referenced to the song. Because it's crazy. But we're gonna beat break it.
yeah, on a beat break, it's crazy lyrics
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
I feel like she rocked him there. She deserves bookings for the entire Women's Month there. She rocked him. She went deep there. So I was even thinking, does Momo understand Zulu properly? Because you are being rocked and
Like
you are
you're being
releasing.
rocked and you're releasing the songs,
Like,
my guy.
She rocked him there, dog. Like she went in there.
Maybe it's that thing you were saying, Tachi, that within the song, Ubabalo mentions then the Wuti Isti Masako.
Yeah.
That's what you
Yeah,
said.
when
You
she
said
says
that.
team.
Yeah, is that now okay?
His understanding is she's saying,
No, is that he's been missing all of these gigs. It's like maybe now people have found out about the cheating and all of that, allegedly. And then now he's like going through it or something.
please find the lyrics when we do beat break.
I don't
We're gonna
know.
go word for word because
That's
it's
why
not a
he's
lot.
been sick.
Yeah.
It's not a lot. I can sing it even now. So it's not a lot.
Yeah.
So when you do beat break, we wanna go through those lyrics. Please find the lyrics.
Is this the album where he said it's close to his heart?
No.
The one that's close to his heart is Kohula.
Kurula, because the whole story of losing a child and all of that.
What's cool? Who's cool? I know he names his albums after like who's Ntako.
Ntsako, I think it's him also. I know the brother. I think he
Who's
always
Ntsako?
names these songs from like brother,
Yeah.
sister.
What do you know about Gurula?
Dad,
What do you know about
whatever.
So
Gurula?
there was a video where they were basically interviewing him with the symphonic and
Yeah.
all of that, and he said specifically with Kurula, you'd see the child dancing on the cover art,
Oh,
right?
yeah, the orange cover, yeah.
Yeah, the orange cover. So he said that he basically lost a baby girl. So that album is dedicated to him losing a child and all of that, because he's always like wanted a baby girl. So losing the child was like devastating.
Damn.
Mm.
That is
Do you know what Kurula means?
what does it mean?
Ukulula, if I'm not wrong, is uktula. Like, uyasduduzela, like, come down, like,
Oh.
yeah. Huh?
Relax, like.
Yeah.
It's like-
Uyasduduzela,
it's
kahle.
Tsonga.
It's Changan.
It's stronger, yeah.
Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah, man.
yeah.
But what type of music do you think would get?
It's stronger, just like the other name. What's the
Ntsako.
Ntsako is also
Yeah,
stronger.
Ntsako.
Amukelani as well is also.
Amukelani also.
Mkelane is Changan.
Yeah.
Bro, but if she was to like fall in love and be loved and stuff like that.
She was gonna give us bang.
I wanna hear more mass.
Maya is a love song, no? I don't know.
I don't
Maybe she's
remember
also
when-
crying there as well.
But Maya, we are kind.
But she would get a lot of love songs. Would get a lot of happy Babalwa, a lot of
Like Nsakutal times.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't have a happy song, man. Come to think of it, man.
On Pisces,
We don't have
on
like a
Pisces.
commercial happy song.
Yeah, Babalwa.
From
ne?
Babalwa.
A song that can put her in the streets like that.
So-
But I'm alone. But this thing, every song about it, every song
Eish,
about her was
Batung.
about the
Batung.
relationship, bro. I'm a Tumeli Malaya Malobola. Botata, it's very botata. You know, and then what about Langeli?
Langelihle.
That's a nice good song.
It is.
It's the one I say like Atini Amaniga, Atini Amaniga. I say Atini Amaniga because I
No,
ask her what it
but
means.
Tobela, she's not crying.
Yeah, but she's
What
not
is
with
this?
Momo there.
Eh?
Is Momo on Tobela?
No.
It's not.
No,
but isn't her and sticks there?
No,
And
but
Sticks,
still,
Sticks.
she still did Pepisa with Nacho and Dingy, and Sticks, where she's crying about
Eish,
Tat.
Matata. Maybe the inspiration to the song was she was in a different space at that time, gay. Because you know they also produced songs a long time ago and then they only released now, so that's also another thing.
No, but okay. Do you
I don't
feel,
know.
I think those songs that she dropped now, she recorded them recently.
Yeah,
after the
recently.
whole shebang thing.
In Kendo.
After- yeah. I think this one, the one Kuzen, she recorded it now.
So they were in studio together now, and Kelvin
Allegedly.
listened to her cry.
Allegedly, she still goes to the house. She has a house in the same complex with him. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
So that's the only allegations that I can allege.
Hi guys, what's happening in the streets?
Bro,
Come
sorry. Why do you think she hasn't worked with like Kabza and the other
Yeah,
guys? She's
actually.
only worked closely with Sticks a lot because you know Sticks was part of Momo's camp. So it's always
Exactly.
been the same. She
Ke
hasn't
sound
really
ela.
branched out, bro. Unless it's like her project and she's like inviting normally vocalists, not producers.
I think, I used to think it's because they just wanted to keep it to themselves like a couple. But then I realized that it's also people, she can't go work with someone who doesn't understand how to mix her vocals. So there's a few people that can mix her vocals. It's Omites T and it's Momo.
And
Those are the only
Sticks.
ones. Those are the only ones that she allows to.
But
The
you-
song
you-
needs to go through those two people.
Bro, but don't you think it would be magical if we were to have Babalwa
Branch out.
and Kabza together?
Oh,
on
but who said this
on like a
thing?
10-track project.
We said this thing was gonna be dope.
Do you
Or
think-
maybe they can save it for later.
Don't you think she'd do well with Jazzy? Mas?
Jazzy no. Jazzy is speaker, mfana. Jazzy speaker,
Nah,
Jazzy ke lipanzula.
You don't see it.
I also don't say it.
Oh,
Jazzy ke
yo, I'd
lipanzula.
have to hear it. Yo. I don't think so. I don't
no,
think so.
Jazzy. Jazzy,
Nah, not
Jazzy ke
Jazzy.
lipanzula.
Jazzy is too cool, dog.
Yeah.
Jazzy is cool, bro.
Okay.
But do you guys think Babalwa with the branching out thing, is it even a conversation? Do you guys think she would do well with working with other producers, or she should stick to the Babalwa sound that we're used to with our Sticks, Kelvin, and so forth?
I think she's doing music that's comfortable for her to make. Remember, doing music for the streets also is not for everybody. Commercial also is not for everybody. You get what I'm saying? So maybe she's not like a commercial artist like that, like do songs that will get big, like Amefaku can,
Yeah.
like Msaki can. Like you get what I'm saying? I think she's just that artist that will later on maybe follow the roots of Abozonke, and maybe that's how she's building herself to be.
Do we consider Babalwa as a big artist?
Of course.
And from which criteria are we basing it on?
Probably one of the most soulful artists we know.
That way
Or
she's
spiritual, yeah? Yeah. She's definitely
in
not
that way
commercial.
she's a big artist.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
She is. She makes crazy number of
No,
streams,
but bro,
man.
but who would you put beside her in terms of like
Hey,
female vocalists?
there's
Babalwa is
plenty.
a very good. female vocalist.
Okay.
That's what he's saying. Babal,
Yeah.
he's a very good female vocalist.
Okay.
But is she big as an artist?
No.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm asking.
She's big.
Nah.
Why do you say that?
No.
What is making her
Okay, I'm gonna ask you a simple question. Is Kelvin Momo big?
Yes, Kelvin is big as a producer.
You see now.
And he's also very good as a
Momo's big,
producer.
bro.
You see now.
Momo's big.
But it's
Babalwa M is not. Babalwa M is big
it's like
with the
saying
numbers,
it's like saying you know what it's like saying Kabza and the featured artist that Kabza probably puts Guma album work. It's like saying, oh, Kabza is big. Gushugu to the featured artists are also big. No. Are they good? The featured artists, yes. Are they big? No.
I don't know, man. I don't know how to motivate for it right now, but Babalwa M is definitely a big artist in this country.
Do you agree, Tahe?
I think she's no. She's not.
Nah, she's a big artist.
I don't know. She's not. Nah, bro. She's not.
She's a big artist. I do believe that she needs to take her career much more serious and actually focus on herself. You get what I'm saying? Like, if I was her, I was probably going to get different management from Momo or whatever, build my own team and move alone, because now you are working, she's been working a lot with people that are definitely bigger than her. You get what I'm saying? But somehow these people mastered this thing which I never obadlule. Like people like Kabza and Momo,
but
mastered that art.
but now we're talking about vocalists here, bro.
Yeah.
If I can, from the top of my head, if I can mention the top two, maybe the biggest vocalists we have, maybe top three. I think I'd probably go Mau, Zana. Who else is big? I think. Yeah, here's a crazy one. Listen to this one, bro. Bobby Cooper's bigger than Babalwa M.
As an artist.
Yeah.
No.
Mas.
No. Depends on depends on what you're basing it on.
I'm talking about.
Basing it, I can give you something simple now. Go on Spotify right now.
No,
But
that one I already said her numbers is crazy.
Exactly.
Yes, we know that.
Depending on how you base it.
But I'm talking about presence. Bobby Cooper's presence is bigger than Babalwa M's. Bobby Cooper is way more popular than Babalwa M.
Bobby Cooper is doing very well in the streets. Very well in the streets.
No, but where else do you expect her to do
Even the
well?
internet, bro. Even on the internet.
Guys, that's what I'm saying. Maybe Babalwa M designed how she wants to be seen. I'm sure results of what Babalwa M is building, we will see it in the next 10 to 5 years. You get what I'm saying? Because some artists don't want to be there, like...
Babalwa is been there, though.
Yeah, but don't want to be out there like that. It's about making the music for them. If one day she decides to host a one-woman show, you're going to have a huge catalog to sing out. You get what I'm saying? If she's building it properly. So that's how I see it. As a record label ex-boss,
okay, it's fine.
As a record label ex-boss, I would sign Babalwa M any time of the day.
Yes.
For me.
Because she's going to make you money because you guys make money from your streams.
Exactly.
Like, that's what you want.
She's huge.
But just be honest with yourself.
She's
Don't lie.
good.
She's huge.
She's good.
She's huge.
Bruh. Bobby Cooper is bigger than her. Not music wise, brand wise, appearance wise, everything wise.
So what I'm getting from Usfiso is that he's saying that Babalwa is big because she comes with the numbers, right? So you're saying that I'm a numbers.
She's good for business.
Babalwa M is big for business any time of the day.
But I can say the same about Bobby Cooper's on billboards. Bobby Cooper's for the kids.
It's on billboard for music.
Bro, you most likely to
it's
get
on billboard for music or for advertising.
For brands and stuff. That's money for her. Listen to what I'm saying.
We're talking about music.
Okay, but still, that's part of the package.
We're talking about music.
No, don't do that. That's part of the package.
But then are you going to say that Zingleman was also not big because he's working with that we disregard that?
Z has
We've
streams
been
for
speaking
days.
about brand building.
No. Zingleman has both.
Okay, so
here's the thing. Zingleman has both.
Okay.
Zingleman has crazy numbers on streams and doing crazy numbers in the streets with brands and stuff like that. It's different. If you talk about that, none of them go close to Zingleman in terms of, because Zingleman has numbers and Zingleman is in the streets with brands.
So
and stuff like
Babalwa comes nothing close to Zingleman, is what you're saying?
Yeah, in terms of that, yeah. But Zingleman is a bigger brand than Babalwa M.
Guys, We've been at Amapiano Origins.
Yeah.
Can you please go to the streets?
It's a very long one.
been
dog.
a-
I feel
Please go
like, I
to
feel
the
like we done a beat. I mean, the thing in the
The beat breaking.
not the beat break, like the debate.
Yeah,
real?
real.
Right. Anyway, Mas, this guy's been away for a
Been
very
gone,
long
my
time,
guy.
bro. What did you
Yeah.
bring for us for the pulses?
I missed this pulses. There's some money for you, man.
Hey, man.
Win a share of over 2 million rands in cash prizes from the gates to greatness. Experience every moment of the season of champions when it comes to horse racing. And stand a chance to win your share of over 2 million rands in cash prizes when you take a bet on horse racing between now and July 31st. Don't miss out. Place your bets and join the race to incredible rewards. Use promo code
Piano.
and links in the comments to join. 18 plus only. T's and C's apply.
Bye.
Thank
Shout
you.
out
Let's
to
go
all
make
you
some
guys.
money.
Guys, did you see Thulani and JazziQ video? Hey, Nina. Anisabi.
Hey, Thulani sokhuphuka ngomunye ushuni mfana wami. Hey. Abana manje lo shuni osokhuphuka ngawo wase taxi rank manje.
JazziQ.
Hey, baba. Hey, bro, like, you see what Thulani did, dog? It made me think about something I thought. One day this music industry will be just like the taxi business, dog.
Hey,
I'm
dog.
going to try to have a clan.
Yo,
What happened there? Kupuka nazo, like.
I think Taha has a better context.
I don't have nothing, bro. She's the closest.
you're the closest
She's the closest to JazziQ.
Okay, but
Guess who's the
You're
first?
the closest we have.
When I saw it happen, eh?
you,
When I saw it
The
happen,
first thing I thought was Maz.
I saw my friend sent me the video on WhatsApp. I was like, first person I called is this one.
yeah.
Hey.
He
I didn't see that. Bro. I saw it late. You called
Because
Bruno
I also
Mars.
didn't see that video. I was shocked. I was like, because it was on Tuesday.
Yeah, no, Wednesday.
On
It was
Wednesday?
on my way back. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was on Wednesday. I'm like, that thing happened on Monday. Why
Yeah.
didn't I see it on the streets? So apparently, what happened basically is that so Thulani was shooting without concern at Vibes on Main, right? Like he's basically the setup. You see the setup to shoot a mix, with the
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Oh,
So
okay.
so basically.
Like by setup to shoot them, you mean like cameras?
The cameras, sound, whatever, lights, da. So
So he was shooting his own balcony mix basically
Yeah.
without Jazzy.
it's concern.
Yeah, but it's Thulani way. With or without you.
Kanjani endaweni yakabani? No ways. So yeah, and Jesse knew nothing about this. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, take it off.
Take this,
Stop
remove
this
this.
thing, yeah.
Remove the
I'll
nobody
do the
spoke to me
same
about
thing.
this.
I'll do the same
Remove
thing.
it. And then I think that rubbed Thulani the wrong way. Yeah. So then Thulani came at Jesse. Jesse was like, what? On papela, son. Yeah. So that's when the whole, you see the video where they holding them, separating them and stuff like that. So from there onwards, I don't know what happened really. Yeah.
What did you hear, man?
Honestly, I didn't hear much, bro. Must give me a different story from what she's telling me.
Yeah, but that's the story I heard, but apparently it's not true.
You
So-
John Kalwang. Go Alexander, go.
Okay, let me tell you what I had.
Okay.
Because I went to the streets. Because my people were there. My people were there. Were inside. So
This is a legend.
from where you explained it. So it's clear that Thulani and JazziQ haven't been getting along for some time.
Yeah.
But I would also surprise me if we don't get along or you don't like me. Why are you always in my establishment? You get me? Thulani is always at Piano Hub. I mean, at Vibes on Main. Always. He doesn't miss it. Why? Anyway, if I remember correctly, there's long time ago, like maybe a month ago, I met Thulani at Vibes on Main. Right?
Okay.
And he said he had a list of people that he wanted to drop names. Name drop.
People that miss gigs
That
and
people
stuff.
miss gigs and people that he did stuff for and they didn't give back to him when it was time for them to thinking, when he needed them, they're not there for him.
Okay.
He said that to me. And it was even on a live Instagram. Right? And I'm like, okay, I'll wait for the list. Okay? He didn't drop the list. And then I called him. I'm like, Bob, give me the list. I'll drop it myself. I said, wait. So I'm thinking maybe JazziQ is one of the guys on the list. I'm thinking.
Oh.
That's why they're beefing?
That's why I said there's probably something from way
JazziQ.
back. There's probably something from way back. But okay, let's be fair.
What did you want to say, Mas?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I say I don't.
Anyway, we're
want to know.
speculating, right?
You don't think he's on the list?
We're speculating. I don't know.
Yeah. You don't think JazziQ is on his list?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. That's all alleged then. But what happened on the day from where the fight broke is Thulani came with a glass. Ain't no trial. I figure why beggars do the CDJs. Right? It's wrong because if we are if we are to take a lo tshwala uzo fuck up ama CDJs.
Yeah, ama CDJ.
That's wrong. Clearly. Like in no venue you're allowed to put alcohol
any
close
liquor.
to CDJs. Those CDJs are expensive. Let's respect people and their businesses. Right. He puts the glass there, JazziQ ignores him. And then he goes on to press a button kuma CDJs to disrupt the sound.
On purpose.
Oh,
My guy, why would you press the CDJ?
why would you answer?
Oh, but who was playing then?
JazziQ and Scott.
was playing back to back with Scott Mapuma.
Oh!
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so they playing back to back.
Yeah.
And then he
Uyenzela leyo.
Why are you doing that?
Okay. Crazy. Yeah.
Nami ngakushaya.
Okay.
Abathi uJazzy waphakama athi ngempama. Wa.
No, but like think about the build up.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Number one, already mina now like asikho great.
Aswani. Number two, uzena camera.
Uzena makamera endaweni yami
You are doing it
ungangicelanga.
with or without me.
Yeah. 3. Now even worse. There's people in the crowd enjoying the music. Now you're gonna press a button on my CDJ.
That's wrong. I was gonna move him. We just saw the clips. Yeah, Poro was there. Just
Next to Scott.
Mama CDJs are like Poro is here and like I can see Poro with whoever there. But when the fight broke, I just see Poro. Hey, Mnang is in gain.
Out.
Yeah, out. Which is I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, right.
I also have a brand to protect, like Nilwa Nodwa. But the following day, they were together with Thulani. But anyway.
Who and who?
Pori and Cubs. I mean, Pori and
Thulani.
Oh, yeah. I honestly, like, the info I got from Mars.
From Bruno Mars.
I got from Bruno Mars. Now I was changing the story.
Yeah.
Nah.
Hey guys, speaking of
But
fights,
the Thulani is just fade up, dog. Because, listen, bruh, all of these niggas used the Thulani at some point.
bro,
dog.
you know what? When I saw that,
I think he feels used.
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But that's what you get, dog. Celebrities like, bro, celebrities will never help you with shit, dog. Celebrities are there. If you are around a celebrity, you must know that you add value to what they need at that time. Once it's chai, dog. Celebrities
Real.
don't care, don't give a fuck.
You
dog.
think so?
Ngiyakutshela mina uma wakho ngathi ushonile uma wakho bangeze emngcwabeni ngoba bona ba ama-celebrate.
Kanjani
Abafuna
manje?
ukubona kuma-funeral.
That's crazy.
You get what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
like some celebrities are like, bro, like some celebrities are really full of shit, dog. So some celebrities are really takers, dog.
So-
he's tired. Like, it's like, I did so much for you, bro. Bro, who didn't use Thulani from the lockdown? From the build-up on Amapiano? Who didn't need Thulani at the time? Who didn't need Thulani? From the days of Tanzania.
But I
Who
think,
didn't need Thulani, dog?
I think we actually need to find out what him and JazziQ are fighting about, what the core thing is. The real reason. Obviously, that was just a manje song, cool manje, here's a slap. But I feel like there was something prior to that. Like she said, they don't get along. We should know what it stems from. What's
Yeah,
the real cause?
Yeah.
We need to figure that out. We honestly need to.
But what was Thulani's explanation?
I didn't hear Thulani's explanation.
He didn't explain nothing. He's just ignoring everything. He's not saying much about it.
Because we even confronted him about it at the Foka party, and then he just walked away.
Oh, but bro, as a venue owner, as a JazziQ, how mad are you to actually want to slap and fight someone by the CDJs in front of a whole crowd in your venue? How mad was he, bro? That means he was really upset.
Yeah.
What they have going on between the two of them is it's very deep. That's why he couldn't hold himself when Thulani did that.
Because you think it's going to be solved?
Because it could have been a thing of, hey, dude, don't do that. Just vibe. But he was just so pressed by Thulani. You can't be pressed at that moment and want to slap there. Let's talk about it now and then again later. But you want to fight me. You're willing to fight me in your venue in front of all these people with cameras. You're willing to risk all of your brand and trend because I just had a cup of alcohol by your CDJs and I pressed the button because of that. You're taking it that far. That's what I'm saying. The root of the problem is way bigger than
way
you think.
bigger.
It's
I
big.
agree with
That's very
the root
broad.
of the problem is way bigger, but JazziQ's reaction, it could have been mine. Like,
That's what I'm-
we're human beings, dog.
Exactly.
It could have been that would have been probably my
Exactly.
reaction.
No.
My
No, bro. I know JazziQ is very confrontational. JazziQ will alwana pele. JazziQ won't strike first. JazziQ will talk to you. first. I don't like what you did. Wap, 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 wap. Ask anybody who's had a thing with JazziQ. He's the guy to tell you that, fella, don't do that.
And you think he didn't tell him when he put the cameras away? He didn't tell him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But there's a certain level of I cannot tolerate this anymore. That you get to. But what my real chat here is, how is he willing to risk everything for that move in those little
Maybe
seconds?
he didn't
bro?
even think about it. Though.
That's what I'm saying. That's because he was so mad. But JazziQ is not irrational. You know JazziQ. He's not dumb.
Yeah.
He's not JazziQ is not emotional.
Mm-mm.
He can calm himself. He knows how to move. So you telling me you couldn't wait till he was done playing and then get to learn outside? You wanted to do it there in front of people.
So what would you prefer?
That's not a JazziQ move.
So you
what
were
happened
trying,
what
you're trying to
happened
find the roots
For
of,
me, in Thulani saved. For Thulani saved, I'm glad it happened there. It happened there, and I'm sure it's gonna end there. More than if it happened privately.
No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what
You
I'm saying.
get what I'm saying? Because, bro, that's just JazziQ's territory.
So you feel like if it had happened privately, it could have been something more than what
Would
it
have
was.
been worse. Or we were not even gonna find out.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So if anything for you, I go Thulani, I hope ukhuzekile lapha.
Nah.
If never funda ukuthula na.
JazziQ cares a lot about his brand.
You're trying to find the roots of it.
JazziQ cares about his brand.
Okay, your point is
when you come at him with like dumb unnecessary shit, you're not gonna come here and fucking mess up my reputation that I worked so hard to build and
That's
this brand.
true.
He always says that. That's one of his things. So you're telling me you put all of that at risk rather, and fought there.
Like akusala usawumuntu naye
No.
mfethu. That's what I'm saying.
No,
Usawumuntu
no.
naye. Mina mmenza umshaya.
No,
Mina mangisasukile kunandawana nokuthi brand kwasha wacima ngiyavuthulula.
Aye, bro, no.
So people, like, it was just too much, bro. This guy's been in this establishment recording without my permission. He's doing 1, 2, 3 without my permission.
No, but
and I'm calling him
no,
out.
but-
I'm calling him
but
out.
because
But
yes.
still, you come now and disrupt the sound when I'm playing.
and then you come to my establishment and do as you
It's
please.
my club, bro. Uqale ngobeka iglass lotshwala ngathula. Mawuqeda lapho ubona ukuthi awucasulanga enough, upress ama-button, udisrupt i-sound. Ngiyakuvuthulula mina. If bengiwu DJ bengizothi ozoyizama. If I was a DJ bengizothi ozoyizama. You get? So, hey man, it's not a good thing that happened, but bro, I hope they can resolve it,
Yeah.
man. Because they're both necessary for the industry. But Thulani, bro, like if anything, bro, take it from me, dog. Be around celebrities doesn't mean that they have your back. It's not what it means. You do something for a celebrity, it doesn't mean that he will do it for you tomorrow. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's just people also in general. Some people are around you because you add value to what they want, not because they will do it for you tomorrow. Some of them won't even come to your funeral.
Yeah, no.
You
It's
get
tough.
me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said this, I think, in the episode at Milky Way, that this industry is tough.
Hey, it's tough,
Man,
dog.
honestly, bro, we don't care, bro.
Yeah.
You think we care? As you call up.
Dog, people like, yeah,
Nah,
they're
bro.
just in it for themselves.
Yeah.
dog.
So for me, if anything for Thulani way, bruh, is if you go out there and do something for a celebrity, bruh, don't expect it back. So that your feelings won't be hurt.
Yeah.
Because it's not coming back. It's not.
Me, I was shocked to see that video.
Mangavuku Thulani, kuthiwa, hey, Thulani way, what happened? Now it's trending for the wrong reasons. All these celebrities will unfollow you. The ones you were with yesterday. The ones that you push. Because Thulani played a part in pushing some celebrities that we know now and pushing some camps. He did. But he was just good enough for that.
Hey,
So I think that's what I hurt him the most.
damn.
Anyway.
Shame, man. Speaking of
Thulani way.
disruptiveness, a groove. Did you guys see that video of Oskambo? Like he was playing his set, and then people just turned around and they started singing initiation school songs. Did you see that video, Tachi?
Yes, I did.
Mm.
Didn't pop on it?
Yeah, I think it was in Limpopo. They just started singing, man, and I'm like,
and congratulations to Oscar Boy, he's a father.
yeah,
He's
congrats.
a
Yeah,
dad.
Mm.
That's a good one. I'm happy for him. But that video is that no man, people are just pushing the wrong narrative there. That's not correct. I think what happened there was something wrong with the system. I don't know if it was like electricity or there was just a malfunction with the CDJs, and then the music went off, and then that's when the people started singing. The people didn't start singing mid Oskambo said, that didn't happen because I think there's a video afterwards of where he was playing and it was engaging.
The crowd
and
was
stuff.
fine.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I saw it on TikTok.
You saw the video on TikTok
Yeah,
that everybody else did not see.
You only saw the same person that posted that one posted
the full video.
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
They're
Alright,
pushing
that's
the wrong
better.
narrative, bro.
Because I was like, what the hell?
Because it was from remember when he had that incident with Karishma? Now people are just linking it to that, saying they don't want to
yeah, because I was like, I thought we let that go.
People like social media is very dangerous, but I'll push a perspective that's not there. I'll push a narrative that doesn't exist, and you all will believe it.
So Zingumalo signed a deal with Nickelodeon to make a song. Did you see that post?
I saw the post for
SpongeBob.
Yeah, for SpongeBob.
You watch SpongeBob?
Yeah, I did. But bro, like you know when you call someone, and then it says to get this color tone, please press 1, and then you hear STXC, I'm a Dipan, whatever. How much money are they making off of that? Do you know how much money they're making off of that?
It depends. The prices are there. I think some songs are like 2 rands for color tune.
2 rands.
Yeah, I think you get 2 rands or you paying. I'm not 100% sure.
Do people still do that
around
though?
200 or 3 rands.
Yeah, there's still people you call now and says to copy this whatever. And now when you have like a hit song that's a hit, they'll give you like Vodacom will give you something. They like get people to use your song and stuff like that. You know that thing? I don't know what they call it. You know, but there was this before we go to Z's Nickelodeon thing, I just want to speak about this. Gonna link. I was watching this interview. Yeah, Econ. You know Econ, the African Econ.
Oh yeah.
So he said he learned that ringtones made a lot more money than streams.
Yeah.
Let's say a stream was like 1 rand.
Yeah.
A ringtone was like 3 rand.
Yeah, that's what
every time. So he was like, oh damn, okay, there's more money in ringtones. Then I'm gonna start making songs
for ringtones
that are easier to use as ringtones. You understand what I'm saying? So his music, he made a lot more music that was so catchy that can be easily used as a ringtone. So he did that, then he made a lot more money from ringtones, and he did that outside his label because his contract at that time didn't have the clause for like ringtones and stuff like
color tunes.
He was making money with the ringtones. That was so smart. So I was like, why should artists just focus on making just hits and stuff like that and not look at other revenues? Like I want to make a song for SpongeBob. I think the song would be catchy for SpongeBob. Smokey Mirror, I think he's actually one of my close friends. He's an influencer, you know him.
I know
Dreadlocks,
him. Yeah.
he dances a lot. He made a Barbie girl song. I'm a Barbie girl. I'm a dope, catchy, straight for TikTok. You're not gonna be in your car pumping I'm a Barbie girl. But on TikTok it was doing good numbers, which essentially helped him. Which is good. So we can just also focus on other things.
There's other things. How I started with me, how I saw a gap and I tried to push that. It's with the music for TV shows. Like sync deals. Like
that's
for
what
TV
hip
shows, for
hop
TV
producers
services
do
and stuff like that. Like these new shows that are out there now. You
And
always send the
Showmax,
music,
Netflix.
send the music to the show. So you also make money there.
Yeah, with that. That one is interesting.
You also make money.
Do people still use that?
What?
Yeah.
Do people still pay for that? That song that when you're really
call people not via WhatsApp. Call them straight. You'll hear.
Yeah, when you call them straight. Does he still make money from it?
Who's this?
The Akon.
No, I don't know about now, but back then. No, but that one, that's not a ringtone. That's a caller tune.
Color tune.
Oh,
that
that's
one
a
is a
caller
caller
tune.
tune. The ringtone is when it rings.
Oh.
Yeah, so he was making music.
That one is free though.
But remember back in the days we'd have like ringtones that were like catchy and we'd have them on like Nokias and stuff like that. Yeah.
That's what I'm asking back then.
Yeah, back then.
Now is
no,
still...
I don't think he still know. I don't think no.
Is he still making music even? I think he's a director now. He's a music director or something and a label owner.
That's a very interesting
Putting on other
conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I was having a conversation with one of the guys at Sony and we were talking about the
Hey, you always at Sony. What you doing there?
we're cooking something. So
Hold on, now, zikhuphuka phela.
Yeah, but we're still cooking. The food is still in the pot. Don't worry, we're coming through with it. So we're having this conversation of the transition from CDs, the physical copies, the CDs, and into streaming platforms. And the decline in the amount of money that was being made back then with the CDs and now with the streaming platforms. Found that conversation to be very, very, very interesting because it strikes me that an artist would make a whole lot of money from selling the actual physical CDs than with streams. And I was like,
Yeah, it is. Is this true? Because the CD at some point was like 150. When the CD is hot, was like even 200 and something for an album, for a copy. So I think there was definitely more money, but it was more admin, man, because you needed to go to
the machines,
and we needed to go to these stores to buy like these CDs. And it was admin. Like now it's less money, but it's stinging. It's faster. It's easier to sell. It's easier to sell.
I don't know, man.
Sony.
There was more money.
How's
though.
business? Is it still good by Sony?
I don't know. I
What
don't
do you
work at
mean? What do you
Sony.
mean music is not good?
I'm saying I'm asking if the business is still good there. So do they have still have artists?
They have stories there.
Bro.
No, but isn't that for distro? Are these signed?
The money goes to Sony.
Oh, so Sony's making money.
It's making more money. The way Sony is working, it works for them because they focus on the streams. That's their business. They run as a label, but a powerful label. You get what I'm saying? They focus on streams, the money for streams. So that's why artists like Babalwa M are available.
Important.
Kabza, Momo. You get what I'm saying? All these big ones available for them. They would rather have those ones than have an artist that is just big in the streets. And you get what I'm saying?
Bro. Sony is also like they have artists that are signed to them directly. So here's this interesting interview. I keep saying this interesting interview, right? So this guy was breaking down how labels fuck young artists, how they get you indebted for life to record labels, right? So he was they're like, okay, here's 1 million rands, for example. You wanna produce you wanna make an album, here's 1 million rands. Go do an album for us. They give you 1 million rands, and then they're like, okay, we'll give you a nice deal, we'll count you, we'll do 70-30. Let's say 70 is the record label and 30 is the artist. You go there, you do your whatever, album done, and you're like, oh shit, okay, I wanna make a music video. And they're like, okay, here's music video, here's 200,000 rands. They give you 200,000 rands, right? So here's how it works. It's 70-30. So of every 1 rand that you make, right? The label gets 70%, 70 cents. You keep. Are you sleeping?
I'm listening.
Oh,
I'm not sleeping.
you look like he's sleeping.
Wow.
I'm not sleeping. Oh, I'm fresh. Oh no, I'm fresh. I'm just.
Drink water
I'm
then.
just trying to make sense of what you're saying.
Drink water.
No, I'm not.
Maybe he's
sleeping. Bro, I don't go out at night. I'm always at home.
Okay.
How about
You can be in the house and
I'm
you
sober.
can be in the house doing your thing, eh?
Nah, I'm sober.
You can be in the house doing your thing. So he's saying that the label
I don't
keeps
drink anymore.
70 cents, you keep 30 cents. But remember, you still need to pay back that 1.2 million that they give. Remember, they give you $1 million for the album and 200,000 rand for the video. You want to jump out of a helicopter and stuff like that, 200,000. So it's all combined. But that 30 cents goes towards paying back the 1.2 million rand.
So you don't make any money as
You
an
don't make
artist?
any money. So remember, and this person is still making 70 cents off of you, and then that 30 cents is going towards paying that 1.2 million rands. That's how they get fucked.
But don't these artists have lawyers that
No,
cut the
but
contracts for
that's
them?
the thing, it's a deal. I agree, it's 70-30.
But it can be negotiated though.
What? No. Of course, it can be negotiated. But as an upcoming young artist, whatever, those are the type of deals they get. That's why it takes long for them to make money. That's why you'll see maybe Osman money at number 1, but with no real money in
at
the
all.
pocket. Because of these deals that they take, and the label puts you so hard, PR, all of this, and you owe the label money. And from the streams, you're only getting so much from it, and they're both still eating so much, and you still owe them on top of that.
I mean, Sfiso,
It's not like you getting a loan from a friend where you're like,
Yeah.
please borrow me 100 rand,
I'll
but I'll
take-
pay 120 rand, and then you just give me back and chagila. A different deal. Sfiso?
I don't know which contract is this guy talking about. If the contract is like that, it's cack. He
Yeah.
shouldn't be signing it. But what I know is that if I want to do a deal with Sony, for instance, and Sony must give me R1 million for me to produce an album, right?
Yeah.
I'll take the R1 million. I'll sign. It's okay to sign this. What did you call? 70-30, right?
Yeah.
But it's the opposite for me.
What do you mean?
I wouldn't take 30.
As a
Yeah. I wouldn't take 30.
as a what?
As a label. I mean, let's say as an artist.
You wouldn't take that?
No. It's not 30. So I think you're missing something there. So it's a very long conversation.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like,
It's
as
a very
an
long
artist-
conversation because how I know is if let's say with the distro, Sony is a distro, right?
No, but
wait. Let me tell you something. I wanted to give you a clear example, but I can't because it's contracts. I can't mention it.
Oh.
But so how it works is if I take the project to you, or if I say give me R1 million, I need to produce so on and so on project. You give me R1 million. When I come back with the product, right?
Yeah.
When I come back with the product, they won't give you straight R1 million, R1 million.
Yeah.
There's this project I think is gonna cost me R1 million. Okay, for production, here's the money. They give you the money for production.
Yeah.
Like let's say they'll give you 200, right? For production, mixing, mastering, camp, whatever, they'll give you $200, 200 rands. I mean 200,000. You still left with 800,000 budget to use there for the project. You get what I'm saying? Submit that. Once that is submitted, and then you need to submit the plan now for the PR. What's next? How much is music video gonna
Yeah,
cost?
of course, yeah.
How much is that? How much is gonna cost? This. And that's how you keep drawing that money.
Yes.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
However, the contract, it has to be 30-70 to the artist after expenses.
70 to the artist.
Yes. After expenses. That's how I know it.
Damn.
So I don't know what contracts
That's a
are you
good
guys.
one, though.
I don't know what distro you guys working with, but the distros that we work with, it works like
No,
that.
but that's distro. We're talking about distribution. I was talking about like a record
Full
label.
signing
But
into the record label.
I don't give contracts like that, dog. Like my contracts that I had before I released everybody in my label, I left with one. I didn't have those type of contracts. My contracts can even be publicized. If there was no DA, what's the NDA? I was gonna publicize the contracts I give to my artists. It's not like that.
Dope. Must.
It's 60-40. Mine is actually 60-40.
There are 60-40.
Yeah.
Yeah, but do you understand what the point I was trying to make? Do you understand what I was saying? Did that make sense?
Yeah. It does make sense. But if it's like that, don't sign. You're being wrong.
No, like honestly, as an artist now, more funded contract to fade to like.
Yeah. So for me, it's 60-40. Of course, I need to make my money back first. That's why it's after expenses, right? I need to make my money back, and then from the profit, we go like, okay, here's the profit. Here's your 60. Here's my 40.
Yeah.
I know. They honestly, they get trapped, man. They get trapped in.
Yeah, I know.
You know, it's a fee. It's a PNC, na? It's a fee.
Matter, you're wearing a hoodie, dog. I'm not wearing anything.
It's cold, bro.
I already feel cold.
Nigga, it's cold.
Let's keep going.
Okay. Anyway, so Waffler is on a world tour. And she recently released the dates to the tour. At this point, you know what? I feel like Uncle Waffles is the... Okay.
Oh, do you want me to ask you the question?
Yeah.
To those who are saying we don't have superstars in South Africa,
Yeah.
do you think that they're missing Waffles?
They're definitely missing Waffles.
Okay, cool.
They're definitely missing Waffles.
Hey, Nadia.
Fiso.
Yeah, Uncle Waffles. Yeah, she's starting. She's already started, man.
Yeah, she's already started.
She started like on the 2nd of May. I know this weekend she's in England, in Birmingham, and then there's one happening again in Africa. She's going to Giants of Africa in Rwanda, and then she's back to Europe again on the 31st of July, and then let's go New York City on the 14th of September. So big shout out to her. Man.
Shout out to her for that. I have a quick question. I don't know if maybe it's like this is a conversation we've once had before, but you know you've noticed how like countries like USA, example, have very big artists that could do tours like all over the world and like fill stadiums and all of that, right? That goes to our. But yeah, it came to me, Guti, like in South Africa, like because we only have like 2 artists that. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm realizing that.
Who are the 2 artists that you're thinking of?
I'm realizing. No, obviously, well, Tyler is. So we have Tyler, of course, is in South Africa, and obviously Waffler, she's been traveling. Waffler is the only really artist that has been like really traveling the world as an amapiano artist, So my question is, Tina, like the other artists, like Hluleka Gopi to build those type of artists, that could not only one or two, because Babalwa in South Africa, whereas in other countries you have a lot of them.
We're a small country. Firstly, our population is not that big, right? We don't have that much revenue as a country. We're not making that much money for people to actually afford festivals. People still try to pay for tickets. It's 80 rand.
No, but I'm not saying
Yeah, what you were saying?
I'm not saying that we should do festival in South Africa.
Yeah.
I'm saying that them going that side, them building that name.
That's a high level of management, Maz. Like a high level of management that needs like people that are willing to, that believe in you and put all that money. Most of those people you mentioned, they're not South African sponsored. They're sponsored by people, billionaires, companies, multi-billionaire companies in the US, in the UK, the people that you just mentioned.
So are you saying
It costs a lot of money.
Bro,
to build a brand like a Tyler's. You get what I'm saying? It costs a lot of money to build a brand like I think Waffles. You get what I'm saying? I mentioned once a music video we shot. It was like they were shooting an entire movie.
They wanted to do that to with an artist, and you'll be surprised. The thing is, I just don't want to mention his name. They wanted to do that with an artist from Limpopo recently. Artist said no. Recently, they were like, give us your catalog. Remove it, give it to us, or repost it. We'll give you this much now. We're taking you there. We're going. You're gonna
guess.
No, don't. They wanted to do that was gonna be a movie. I tell you.
Guess.
Yeah. The thing is,
are you saying that? Well, from what I'm getting from you guys is that, are you saying that there's a lot of gatekeeping or lack of connect? That side.
It's
or no brands.
I wouldn't call it gatekeeping overseas. I don't think they operate a lot like us here. There's more gatekeeping here in our country.
I'm asking for here.
Remember, outside South Africa, the tech music is a serious business, like a very important business. It's a very serious. It's there by the stock market or whatever outside South Africa. You get what I'm saying? It's very important, like in the US. So it costs a lot of money to build a brand like Tyler, and I don't think, as you were saying, we have that money here in South Africa to like on your own, unless you have to sell your brand to a bigger company in the US.
I don't think I'm being understood.
Yeah,
but it's okay.
I don't think you are.
Yeah, it's okay though. Let's move beyond the music.
No, Maz. It's not something just you can do or achieve just by making dope music. You still need investment.
Please say it one more time.
Come on. We'll carry it on and go the big debate.
Okay.
Yeah, because it sort of like goes together. Beyond the music, so I attended the Vocalistic, very famous
You attended what?
Vocalistic birthday.
Oh, you attended the Vocalistic's birthday?
Yeah, birthday
Happy
birthday, Foka.
When on the same day.
Hey!
Oh, now I remember what you said.
What did I say?
You said the invitations,
Herman, here's the thing, bro. Man, I am at home. I don't know if I should say this. They'll forgive me, bro. I'm sorry.
Say it, bro.
Hey, Joe, I get a call from my friend. But I don't wanna. Yeah.
Hey, fine, kupuga lap. Since when you can't say?
No, that's the thing. No, he's very. No, man, I can't. He's,
Bye.
I get a call from Monaga.
When I saw Sababantwen.
I was speaking to Monaga. I was called Monaga.
So
called
in
me.
Industry now.
No, I'm not industry.
So
No,
why
the
you
thing is,
speaking?
the thing is, the friend.
What happened?
Let me tell you, the friend I'm talking about is not in the industry. He was doing stuff. That's how I found out about the thingy. That's why I can't. Monaga called me and she was like,
but if your friend is not in the industry, then that's even better.
No, but he's no, man.
Okay.
There's reasons
Okay,
why.
summarize it. What did he say?
No, he was telling me about. Monaga called me to tell me about the party.
Right.
Monaga, are you going to focus thing? I'm like, I'm not sure. I'll see if I get an invite. And then she's like, no. Reba sent me a message. Focus, Reba. I think Focus manager's like sent me a message saying that I should come or Reba. I'm like, cool. But I already knew about the party. But they were trying to make it a secret. I already knew about it. I was hoping for an invite, which I didn't get. In Shaila.
Yo.
My pants.
Yo.
So she tells me about it. I'm like, oh, okay, dope. You go in there. Okay. I was like, ish, maybe I should go. But I couldn't because I was in Limpopo. Because I was thinking I'm just going to walk there and get crashed. They were not going to... You think they want to chase me out?
Nah, they wouldn't have. They weren't even checking.
You
Bro.
understand? I was just...
They
and
weren't
the
even
thing is,
checking.
bro, I feel like they said it's a surprise party just so people that are not invited don't get offended. Because a lot of people think I'm Foka's friend. It wasn't that. There's no thing. That thing was not a surprise party. Foka knew, bro.
Bro, I don't think so.
That nigga knew, bro. My feet was a thing about it. Peep it.
Why did you get dressed up like that?
Listen, so, okay, I have the story, right?
In
So,
black.
yes.
The team.
Yes. They cooked. They
Yeah.
cooked, guys. They cooked. Mara, there were 2 stories. Mara, I believe this one.
What? Yeah.
There was what?
There's two stories.
There were 2 stories. So apparently, how they convinced them to like dress up like that, is they told him that he has a shoot with Jägermeister, right? Because he's working with Jäger. So they told him that he has a brand shoot with Jäger, and he's not gonna be the only person on set. And this is the theme and the brief for the shoot. Understand? Yes. So that's what they said.
Who said that?
Manager.
River.
Yeah. That was the story.
First speech.
That's how they convinced the no, we're just having a conversation on this. How did you convince this guy to come here?
So
And they're like,
go yaka master shoot briefy. O tla o di chimpile ka mkholo betile boy tie.
that's Mara, that was the brief.
Black happy, is green.
That was the brief.
So the brief was like dress up formally. You have a
Yeah,
yaka
just
master
up for
shoot.
we're gonna have a shoot. Nyana.
Who tell him man Foka liste ka tsena ka da?
Kimang?
Who was he with? Was he not with
Bunch
Dingani? Oh no. Yeah, Dingani.
I feel like he only noticed when he got to the venue. Because also like people were very loud. You understand?
No, I get the people were loud. Again.
Correct.
Who did he drive in with?
I don't know. I was inside.
Because when he was walking in, Dingani was right behind him.
Exactly. That's when he noticed that.
If Dingani is maybe my manager also. 1/3 of management, I'd like to think. Dingani lo betile sutu ka boy tie. We still going to show the manager le no tsena go shooting ya Meister.
That's why I'm saying that they did tell him that there's gonna be a bunch of people, not him alone. Ish,
That's fine. To me, I feel like he knew about it, but it was a good party. It looked so good. And there was a lot of people. I knew who was gonna be there. Obviously, I knew Pori was gonna be there. I knew the guys from Pretoria, like the K Malachis. I knew he was gonna be there. Homecoming guys. Todd's Galax boy, he was out there. Just the Pretoria squad, people from Pretoria, the Dino, the 25Ks, they were there, shout out to them. I feel like I'm one puzzle in Pretoria that is not accepted anymore. But that is crazy.
Are you hurt by that?
It really hurt me. Because I used to be that guy, yeah? This podcast thing in singing.
Yeah.
On a podcast here, my videos in singing. But I don't understand why DJ Checo and Papi Cooper were wearing the same dress. They matched.
It wasn't the same.
Yeah, they matched, bro. They were both beige.
Well, Papi looks more expensive.
Ooh. Damn.
But it's pretty much probably the same designer, and the designer cheated.
Why do you think they did that? As the wives.
As the what?
Oh, snap. Oh.
As the what, Tari, sorry?
Hey. Hey. Hey.
Wives of who?
Hey.
When?
But, hey.
I could Papi Cooper is Focalistic's girlfriend.
Is it?
Yeah, and Checo probably has her own person. That's what I'm saying, as the wives of whoever. Yeah, you were saying, Swiss.
Tari, how does that correlate to into each other?
No, but for me, that I didn't go. Like, I wasn't going to go anyway.
Yeah.
Right? Like, it sort of gave me like a vibe, like, 2 Miss parties there.
Kanjani?
Why like Miss party? Why
No, mara besingazi. I didn't know. Are they best friends? Do they share pictures with each other and tell each other, yo, this is the dress I'm gonna... No, they don't. So what are you guys getting at here?
What do you mean?
Something smelling fish.
Tara, you comment there, wives. What do you mean, the wives?
Yeah, women become wives of men.
Which men?
Oh, isn't Papi Cooper dating Focalistic?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, Papi Cooper is dating Focalistic.
And
You
then
don't
two-
know?
That is public
No, I
information.
didn't know.
No.
I didn't know about that information.
That is public.
Why did you ask her? Why did you ask Papi Cooper in an interview how old is Foka if you didn't? know
Because
that
she's a
information?
friend. I've asked if you watched all of those interviews. I even asked. I've asked everybody Oh, go back and watch all of those interviews. I asked everybody, how old do you think Foka is? Go back and watch them. I asked Dedrick. I asked Foka himself. I asked who is it? Uncool. I asked Primo, and Dedrick even said to me, I know. I asked all of them. That was the question of the night. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, he's 29.
Yeah.
So how awkward was that Scott Mapumo interview?
Yo, Sana. Scott was so nonchalant. But it was so calm though, you know. Like, you know, everyone, you know when I was interviewing, everybody's energy is like, yeah. You know, and I'm coming with this energy and I'm like, yo,
You
what
killed,
is that?
you killed the potty one, my dog. The potty one.
Yeah. Shout out to Pori as well.
Yeah.
So I'm going there with the same energy. I'm thinking, yo, Scott's my attitude because, I mean, he's the one that gave himself that name. Understand? Like, yo, Scott's my attitude. He's like, my name is Scott Mapoom. I'm like, oh.
Do you think that threw him off?
No, not necessarily. I don't think it threw him off. He already came with that energy. Already when we were still talking to him before the interview, he was very calm. Like, he was, you know, like, down to earth. And I'm like, yo, this is going to be a very tricky one. And then, yeah, I came
Also,
with...
you knew from the start then?
Yeah, I knew that, this one is going to be...
So you saying Scott's attitude was just trying to get him in the...
Because if you notice, with all my interviews, I call, you know, people... I mean, but Dedrick Weste, Foka, President Estrada, you know, Bobby Joe, you know what I'm saying? So it was the same type of... I didn't go there with the motive, no.
You weren't trying to light up his energy.
No. I was, in a sense, you know, because that's the introduction of the video. I'm trying to get you up with your energy, you understand? But that's what you address yourself as well. So that's why I addressed him like that, you know? And then I was like, oh, I read the energy. I was like, okay, cool. Let's continue. Yeah, but it was very awkward. I won't lie.
I'm sorry.
My tata fell, and then they came to me and they're like, yeah, why asking Scott? I'm like, guys, I legit thought this guy was cool with it. You know, because I mean, he's the one.
Who came to you?
No, like in the comments, they're like, yo, why did you have to do that? That was so unnecessary. I'm like, oh, I thought he was cool with it because I mean, he's the one that gave himself the name. And I thought, you know, when you know something happens and then we finally joke about it, then it's like, okay, now we can just joke about it.
Yeah.
You know, I thought we could joke about it. Nah, that's tough. Oh, speaking of Scots, he bought a car.
Are we done with Focus thing?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Birthday, Foka.
Happy birthday, Foka. Happy birthday.
What?
It
You're
was
not
dope.
done. What did you forget?
No, I didn't forget. I was just you guys...
Yeah, the wives. Do you want to add on?
Oh, the wives? No, the wives, the wives are good. Foka.
His head, Mara Foka Shem.
Joe. Nah, of all people.
Yo, Foka is such a nice guy. Wait.
Bro, I have a question.
But Siso,
I have
bro.
a question.
But Siso, bro, me of all people, bro, I'm probably Focus number one fan.
Does he know that?
Who knows?
Do you have his like numbers?
Eh?
Do you have his numbers?
No, we
It's,
spoke once, like on Instagram and stuff.
my
If
God.
I want them, I can get them, but there's no need.
Don't you think he doesn't want you close to him because you're controversial?
I'm not. You think
Why would you say Taki's controversial?
I'm
mean,
not controversial?
Okay,
I'm not
you're not controversial.
No,
but
respect is
from a perspective of an artist, and you know how they view us, you know how they look at us. You know, don't you think?
How was us?
Piano Pulse.
Oh, sorry. My bad. I'm sorry. Welcome to the family.
Oh shit. That's cool. That's
you
cool.
leaving me hanging?
That's cool, my guy.
What
That-
did I
that-
Do you
no,
go through the same thing, Mars? Let me ask.
No.
No, what do you mean?
No.
So maybe that's what Taki's meaning.
No, but did I
Do
rock
you
her?
go through the same thing?
I'm not
No,
missing-
no.
What happened there? What did I miss?
Nothing.
Why are you saying cool?
Nah, nigga, nothing. Let's move on.
What happened?
You were saying my
Maz. Do you go through the same thing that we go through?
No.
So that's probably what Taki's saying. Who is us?
Oh.
No.
See,
Is
that's
that
not
what
what
you're
he-
saying?
yeah,
No,
he
man.
meant
They're
it
being
like,
shady.
Huh?
he's being shady, this nigga. What the hell?
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm lost.
He's probably not being shady. I'm joking, Taki.
What the fuck?
Shit.
What's
He left
happening?
me hanging.
Okay, me.
No, man. It's also, wait. What are you saying?
No, because you said, Maz said, that's how they view us.
Yes.
I'm a podcaster, basically, right? That's what you
Yeah.
Podcasters,
And
yeah.
then you say, who is us?
Yeah.
To her, not to me.
So by us, so I was saying she's not a podcaster.
Yeah, no, he's not part of the family.
We don't know what you were saying.
Yeah, we don't know what
you
you were
thought I
saying.
meant you're not a podcaster.
You're being shady.
Fuck no, what?
Yeah.
Mina ngikho lapha, yazi you guys read me too much.
So
yazi.
mina ngizama
No, but
ukukhulumela,
you're
mina ngizama
deeping it though.
ukukhulumela la
I
ngithi.
get the sarcasm. I thought in my head, I'm thinking it's sarcasm, but I'm just reacting to the sarcasm.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you legit mean it like that. Do you get what I'm
So
saying?
what I thought is that he's thinking, oh, do you go through the same thing
yeah,
we go through
you see,
outside?
we both had like
That's what
got
I
different
thought.
perspectives.
No,
So
but,
when
but,
I-
but wouldn't you have
Wamba
seen somebody
na-
like an El Tito in that party? Oh, Devin Gogo wasn't there. That was crazy.
Why would you want to?
Why would you want to bring your
No,
ex to
your
your
ex,
birthday
your birthday
party when
party.
I'm organizing it?
But
and
if they can dance together on stage, then why not?
my man is fake, man. It's woman, dog.
Eh?
Women are fake.
Man, I was
Batung.
hoping to see
Women
her
are
there.
fake.
Huh?
Yo, not as fake as men.
Yeah, but there was no way Bobby Cooper was gonna invite her, because Bobby Cooper was one of the people that was like, I think, handling the invites. I heard from someone.
Bobby Cooper's the one handling the invites.
At Bobby Cooper's, because she was playing house. I guess she's playing house with folk. So I think she's one of the people that's handling the
That's
invites.
mama no baba.
Bobby was the one handling the invites.
No,
Hey, would you say
I might be
Can
wrong.
it on?
I might be wrong, but I think Bonolo was one of the people that was also like part of the But Bonolo, you know Bobby Cooper's manager, Bonolo. You don't know Bonolo. Bonolo's Bobby Cooper's manager.
I
So
thought it's the other twin,
who sent you the invite?
Reba.
Reba was sending the invite, but obviously Bobby Cooper had to.
Oh, geez.
The guest list.
The
I
list. Oh, okay.
I don't know, bro, but yeah.
Do you think if she saw Itaki on the list, she would have said, yeah, that one can come?
Yeah, probably.
Bro, now that's the thing, bro. Like,
Because I also like if you're saying that you're calling like close friends, then Foka is very versatile with friendships, hey? On like,
man, I even saw groupies there.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he's then very versatile. Wait, what do you mean groupies?
So what?
Carry on. Don't go there. Don't go by the audience. Now you have an audience. You're not shy. I said I saw there was groupies there. But there's always groupies, bro. You know.
That's what I'm saying, Guti. Then if his friendships are very versatile, he has very different types of groups of friendships. So yeah.
Yeah. I was hoping to see Sibuma Bena. Was Sibuma Bena there?
I didn't see her.
I was hoping she was gonna be there. She's focused
Why
like
were you
Sibuma
hoping?
Bena's baby.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Maybe she's not in the country.
I know she is. She has to be. Maybe she was busy that night, or maybe she don't want to be in those type of spaces. But I would have loved to be there. Feel like would have been a good time.
Yeah, you would have had a
note,
good
man.
time.
Shout out to Monaka. She opened a brand new salon.
Oh yeah.
In Bramfontein. I couldn't
It's
make
called
it.
Sai.
What is this called? Sai.
Yeah.
Okay, beautiful saloon, dog. And shout out to Monaka. I'm proud of you, man. Keep shining, man.
Shout out to Manaka.
I forgot. I legit forgot. I
Forgot
couldn't
what?
make it, man.
Forgot what?
Yeah?
Forgot what?
To say in the last episode.
Oh, you wanna
She
put a
was there.
pamphlet here as well.
She
You wanna put a pamphlet and say,
Oh my
Monaka's
goodness, guys!
salon.
Really?
Here we go.
I also met Ava there
Congratulations,
by the.
Monaka.
I'm saying that I met Ava there by the vocalist.
Oh, Eva. Eva the boss. Yeah.
Dope person.
Oh yeah. So moving on. You were saying?
Yeah,
So,
saying Scott's.
Yeah.
Scott's bought a car, guys.
And a house.
Yeah. That guy said, "Give me space. I'll show you the space."
Ish.
Ish. What do you
Give me
think?
space, I'll show you the space.
Congratulations. Now I just thought of something else, but yeah.
Hey, man. Hey, I'm going to say the same thing that I say. Watching Saul a lot. Eh?
Yeah. Do you want to say anything? Congratulations, Scott's my
Congratulations,
Puma.
Scott's, man. We love it for you. It's an M4, nah?
It's an
It's an info in a house and stuff. I love it for him. I love seeing people win, man. Congratulations. That's it. That's how you come back, you know. We love it, you know. We can't wait for you to do more and stuff. You know, yeah.
Yeah, congratulations to Scott Mapuma, man. Mabe kuluma wena phuma kanje.
Issue.
Congratulations, Scott's my Puma. That was a really dope move. Yeah.
Yeah, my piano is changing a lot of lives there.
Yeah, my band is changing lives. Yeah. Wake up one day with my M4. What? Crazy. Anyway, I'm sure you guys have seen the posts Kelvin Momo, where he's been posting about like being fatigued and all of that. Like, you know, he's been missing gigs as well. And people on Twitter had gave connotation to that whole thing that is he gonna cancel the symphonic? What's going on there? Did you see the post?
I did not see the post. Can you believe I don't follow? Do I follow Kelvin Momo? Oh, I followed him after the symphonic, but I don't like. I'm not close to like.
His
I think I'm more close to
Babalwa.
backdoor
Hey, Babalwa,
of
backdoor.
his whatever is happening than one he brings on social media. Am I making
Oh,
sense?
you know the real,
I'm
real
close.
stuff.
Yeah, I know the real stuff more than what
than the social
comes-
media life.
Yeah, so I didn't see that. I'm fine.
Yeah, so he posted on his stories that it's better to choose yourself sometimes. Meaning that, he's been tired, so he cancels a lot of, gigs and just like decides to rest. So somebody went on Twitter and like posted with, hey, we might get a cancellation of the symphonic. What's going on? Kelvin?
This is Kelvin Momo. This is Kelvin Momo's episode, eh?
Yeah.
Hey, real.
No,
That's good.
It's his week.
Yeah, it's his
Yeah,
week.
it's his
It's
week.
It's his week.
Symphonic, yeah.
It's stupid to drop anything. If you dropped anything last week when he dropped, it was you are not you're not reading the room in the streets, because it was his week. When Momo drops, it's gonna be like this. Kabza is dropping in June, it's gonna be like this. Who else is dropping? I think Kabza is dropping close to 50 songs. So
Damn,
we're waiting
why would
for
you
that.
do
There's
that,
beautiful song
though?
there with Sykes. There's beautiful song there with Nkosazana. Like there's beautiful songs there all over the place. So I'm
50
waiting for
songs,
that.
though.
Nobuhle, is there on the album. Nontokozum Kiss is there on the album. Like there's a lot of songs that Bruce gonna drop.
What do you guys think about Goa 1 and 2? The albums. Albums? Yeah, it's albums.
What?
Do you
The-
know
King of Amapiano?
Yeah.
Why is it still up?
Okay, no, I'm asking because he's speaking about Kabza dropping.
Okay.
He was listing the name of the people that are dropping, right? And he mentioned Kabza's dropping 50 tracks, right?
When did Go
So-
1 and 2 drop?
Yo, I can show.
Wait.
Okay, but we're talking about Momo.
Yeah.
Kabza will get his day.
Okay, yeah. Well, Kelvin Momo.
I don't know, man, if he's. I don't know if it's fair to cancel gigs. I don't know if it's the effect of that company in Europe wanting him. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, because that case is actually very serious from Australia. I had a call with the guys when I was in Limpopo, when I was at home. I think last week, I think Thursday. Yeah, when I went to go try to do my passport day. I was at Home Affairs there, and then I got a call from him, and then we spoke briefly, and then we said we're gonna have a call later, but according that was just stuff happened. But there is an update regarding that Australia story of them suing Kelvin Momo, because apparently he missed a lot of flights. They'd postpone dates to try suit him. They'd shift flights for him, but he would still miss flights. They would give him calls like, nigga, wake up, go catch a flight, go to the gig, you need to be there. And he'd still miss the gig. He still missed the flight.
Yeah.
So,
So,
it is building up.
It
It's a
could
serious
be there.
case. Yeah.
It could be that. It could be the symphonic. That thing, it's energy draining. Rehearsals for that thing, it's a lot of work. Rehearsals for
And the
that thing.
album production.
Rehearsals-
No, but to wait for the symphonic. How is it draining? Because as a DJ, I'm not like Kabza did. As Kabza, you get there, you plug a USB, you do your thing.
Ah,
it's
my
not the
guy.
same.
It's
Yeah,
not
tell
the
me.
same.
Tell me.
it's not the same.
Educate-
No,
Let me sit back.
It's
Sorry.
not the same. Some songs might like drop the tempo based on the thing. What is it called?
The
violin and
violins
stuff
and the
like that.
orchestra.
Sometimes you have to kill the sound and let the violin shine before you. So there's a lot of rehearsals. There's a whole thing that you need to read, memorize in terms of okay, manje mangiceda le ngoma ungena lena and la kule ngoma. If eleni iyaqala, it doesn't start as usual. Oh, lana kule ngoma uqala vocalist, and then kule ngoma sifake ingoma eziyi-2. We put 3 vocalists in this one song, but we're just cooperating 3 songs in one. So there's a lot that happens behind production. It's a lot of work.
We got that small.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
Oh.
It's that thing can be very stressful. So
Oh, yeah?
it could be that.
Yeah, it could
He
be
didn't
that.
have an idea of what goes. Probably he didn't have an idea of what goes into that production. And now that it's like every day, wake up in the morning, go to that for that production, and go to rehearsals and whatever, and the script fitting, and then he knows interviews are coming, and he doesn't like talking like
Yeah.
that. You get what I'm saying? So he didn't have an idea probably, and then now he's overwhelmed by that. So I'm guessing it could be that. But I know that production he's gonna do how many shows? 2 shows,
3.
3 shows. Imagine that.
Yeah, real.
Friday, Saturday,
It's a
Sunday.
lot of work, and it's not gonna be like exactly the same set.
What do you mean?
It shouldn't be. You can't give me the same thing 3 days.
Yeah, there should
What?
be
Didn't Kabza give you the same thing 3 days?
2 days.
2 days.
2 days.
He did.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Oh no, man, come on, it should be, bro.
Yeah, but it's
No,
very
but-
stressful.
Yeah, man, you don't know the creative direction
it's
that goes
very-
behind
yeah,
it.
very
They might,
I think it's best to go on the first day.
yeah, to definitely.
I'm
go
sure the first
day.
day is gonna be crazy packed.
Mm.
Everybody's gonna be seen. You're gonna be getting a lot of handshakes, a lot of
Fake
pictures,
handshakes.
you know, hugging.
Fake
that blazer that
handshakes.
you wanna return to the shop is gonna be getting dirty.
Fake handshakes, fake
The
hugs,
things you wanna return to the shop.
fake everything.
That day I'm wearing black. I don't wanna wear anything white because I'm gonna be wearing a very expensive blazer or something. But don't touch.
But
And I'm going to
bamba
sell a
bamba.
stall. Manje I wanna-
I have a question, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm realizing this now that I stopped going to
Ish, ish, ish.
groove and stuff
Yeah.
like that. When you go to an event,
Yeah.
like, do you go to the event because you know it's gonna be lit, you're gonna have fun, or do you go to the event for the sake of going to the event, or you are going because everybody's going? What is your motive to go to an event? Like you say you didn't make it to focus one. Just I wanted to ask it, but you guys stopped me. You go for what? For Mars now, for instance,
Yeah.
you knew you were going there to
No.
interview, right? You were going.
Yeah,
you
she was
went-
going to work.
You went to work.
Yeah.
Like, but if you were invited and cameras were not allowed, what would be the motive of you going to an event like Foka? You are not close to Foka.
Bro.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why? I'm asking that because I understand what hurts you the most there. in doing, like,
About not, man. Here's the thing.
How
man.
event is for what?
It depends on where I'm going. When I go to La Youthi, like my Tuesday is at La Youthi, I'm going there obviously to welcome people and to have a good time for myself also. I want to dance, I want to drink and stuff like that. I'll go there for that reason. But also my face is on the poster. I need to be there to work, essentially. Right? I need to show everybody's good. You know, when you go there and you greet people, they feel good that, oh, Tari's here, one recognize. It makes them feel good. Next time they'll wanna come because they know that boy is sharp. Make sure you guys good with eyes. Do you guys? I'm at work. One talohang. You know, it's like it's an industry thing. Remember, you've been in the industry, you know what it's like, the feel and stuff like that. I've had a taste of it. I've had a taste of what the industry is like, what it's like at these listening sessions, what it's like at these parties that I used to attend. I stopped attending for some time, you know. But with Focus One, he's a Praetorian guy. You know, he's close to home. You know, we all stem from like the same tree. We speak the same, bro. It's like type thing. You know, it's more about just us being Praetorian and being together than anything else. It wasn't about me going there for a vibe, but I felt like I belonged because I'm from Pretoria.
Okay.
One Talohang, it was just that, man. It was nothing too deep. Not that I know him personally, but yeah, just that. We cultured like that in Pretoria. It's very small. And whenever you see someone from Pretoria in Joburg, you'll be like, hey, Pretoria, and then somebody you link. That's just how it is. What would you say, Ma? Sorry.
But then, how many other people that are the same currently, right? The same culture, Pretoria, Rina Rasapota, Rina were together and all of that in the industry that Foka did not.
No, but okay, I'm trying to. There's different people for different things. The artists from Pretoria were they. The 25Ks, the Muchinis were they. We have the biggest brand in Pretoria, which is Galax Boy. Tots was they. We have the biggest label in Pretoria also, which is Gipa Entertainment. Gipa was at that event. One the line. I'm talking about Praetorians. We had the guys from Homecoming that were there. We had one of the influencers, Dedrick, was there. Tari was another guy that was partly part of that whole wave. When Muchino blew up, I was there speaking about him. When 25K dropped, I was there. When Foka did his thing, I've always been. I used to talk so much about Pretoria.
But then, do you have some type of relationship with them?
With who? No, yeah. I know most. We know each other. We all know each other. We've had our differences in the past. I've had my differences with the vast majority of them.
Okay,
But we good.
with specifically the person that the celebration was about.
No.
So
No. No, I don't
Hey,
think
man.
so.
But I feel like we debated enough today. Maybe we must just go straight to
Yeah,
the
let's
releases,
yo.
For real?
bro, this episode is long.
Real.
How long is it?
Real.
How long is it? How long is it?
Real.
Let's just go to new releases and stuff, and then we do the debate we're gonna do today for next week.
Did you beat break?
I didn't beat break. Maybe we can beat break.
Yeah, because it's also about Kelvin.
It's a lot, yeah. Yeah. I think let's rather summarize Kelvin Momo's album and then do beat break on it, and then just, that's it. Right?
Okay, so Kelvin Momo dropped.
Should I announce that?
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, since we've been speaking and debating a lot today, Tari, it's because of you. Kalero Green. So I
But I only missed one episode, bro.
no, dude, one.
No one.
Dude, we've been having a lot of shoots, dog.
I missed one. I just missed for DSTV.
Yeah, 2, 4.
Not 4. Nigga. Okay, so sorry.
Cool. Anyway, so I think we should just move straight into new releases and events.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we just go straight to biggest release of the week. It's Kelvin Momo. Tato. Like
is it?
the biggest release of this week. Like it would be unfair to want to debate anything else but Kelvin Momo this week.
It's Tato ya Mudimu.
Tato ya
Mudimu.
Mudimu.
Yeah, Tato Mudim. What did you listen to the album?
Played a few songs.
Yeah.
I like Bring Me Back to Life. It's a good song. I like that Clap and Tap. But I know people are loving songs like Booyah, Makaya, and Take Me to the River and stuff like that.
Take Me
Yeah.
to the River with Ginger Stone.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I was listening to it throughout when I went to gym yesterday. Because I just put it, okay, it's 2 hours and 2 hours and something. So I trained for like 3 hours or whatever. So I just went through. But how I started the album was with the upcoming ones. Like, because I knew what I was going to get with
Momo.
collaboration with him, Murumba, Peach, Satril. It's not strange for me. I know what all those artists are capable of in his beats. Babalwa M and thinking I listen collaboration with Recipe. I had a song. It's like, okay, dope song. You get what I'm saying? So I didn't want to go through the big ones. I wanted to start with the young ones. So I listened to the song with him and Tiniso. Featuring Satril also, but Tiniso kills it.
Is Tiniso a female or a male?
It's a female.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
It's a kid.
It's called Imvula.
Yeah, it's a kid. It's a kid. It's a kid that I put in the internet like
Yeah,
myself.
yeah.
It's a very, very talented kid, man. That kid will cause a lot of problems. I listened to the song with him and Tini's beautiful song. Ginger Stone also from Namibia, from Botswana, killed it, did amazing. And the whole album, I just felt like the upcoming ones were more hungry than the most famous people that we already know.
Do you think they're more hungry or you're just used to them? You're just used to the old famous ones.
So that I'm not rude, I prefer to say they were more hungry than.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. So I listened to that. The Tattoo Hearts Trace have a song with Kelvin Momo there. There's a point in somewhere in the song that I felt like Tattoo Hearts was gonna come. When she say, hey, Nibo, I thought she was gonna come, and then it's just an okay song. I'm disappointed.
What do you think is gonna happen when she drops an album?
I'm disappointed.
Sorry to cut you. What do you think is gonna happen when she drops an album?
Tato.
Exactly what happens when the other artists go out and drop the album themselves. It's not gonna go anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah. That's very strong.
Why do you say that?
That's true.
That is very strong and bold.
That
that's
is very
true.
strong and
It's
bold.
exactly what happens when these artists go and try and drop their own albums. It's exactly what she's gonna get. Don't take me wrong. I'm a big fan of Tattoo. We all know that, but I'm being honest. Exactly what happens when Scott Mapuma drops an album, she's gonna get the same. Exactly what happens when all these artists try to drop album on their own. She's gonna get exactly the same results.
But what?
Bro,
It's a debate for another day, but don't expect that when she drops an album, it's gonna be like as loud as Momo, as loud as Kabza,
So,
as
Mafito-
loud as.
so if Kabza Pori and Calvin were to die, God forbid, tomorrow, what will happen with Amapiano? What will happen with Amapiano? If those three were to die tomorrow, God forbid. What will happen if you're saying that about Tato Hati?
What will happen tomorrow to Amapiano? They will still go collaborate with people like Sticks. Go collaborate, and the songs were going to be big. go
The
collaborate
songs would
with
be
people
big.
like Yams. Yes, because Amapiano, for some reason, it only lands or it's more respected when it's coming under a DJ. Like this DJ featuring this vocalist, more than when it's just this vocalist. You get what I'm saying?
That's
And yes, it lands more like that. And also, we don't really have album material.
No,
artists
no,
on
no,
Amapiano.
but no.
Why aren't those albums selling?
I beg to differ.
Why?
Oh
Why
I
aren't
beg-
those
I beg to
albums
differ.
selling?
Oh my word!
There goes a big
Oh,
debate.
guys, that's a debate.
Exactly.
That's a debate.
Look at Foka. Foka is not backed by a DJ, but he's doing it. Babu Kupa was never backed by a DJ. She was doing it. The couple. Issue.
Hey guys, okay.
Saul, I sort of say Saul. When a song is big in picture, that doesn't mean it's big all over.
Yo, okay.
No, but Foka's song
Bad.
says, no, we're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that, bro. We're not gonna do that.
Yeah, but you said public.
Foka Listinga says, I mean, Babu Kupa has had big songs. I hate it when we overlook her.
Is she alone? Is she singing alone in the song?
No, we can. I can take a catalog now,
Okay,
bro.
no,
She's had big songs.
Does she have a song that's big?
we
Akula
don't have
one?
to do that right now. We don't have-
Papi Joe, Kankwari Joe, Speaky Joe.
Who else is on the song?
I don't know. I don't think you. Foka.
Thank you. So man, so I'm listening to the entire album and I'm listening to upcoming artists
but
and
she has
I'm having fun now, man.
She has
Fuck that, bro. Fuck
Dog,
that, bro.
any reviews on the Kelvin Momo album?
And I was still doing them and you keep cutting me because abakumbizana sepatini please la ya ras.
I didn't know when you said Yawatan and invite the next time. How? What?
So I'm listening to the entire album.
Mas, you don't laugh like that, bro. Why? Why for hurt my feelings? Why do you want to hurt my feelings, bro?
Excuse me.
This is the first time I heard you laugh
Sorry,
like that.
bro.
I felt you, dog.
How?
Is it?
I'm getting cooked here.
Kupuga mas.
I'm getting cooked.
How are you
I'm
getting
getting cooked by you. By
Kupuga
you.
mas.
By you.
Kupuga la.
Kenjan?
By laughing like that.
Kupuga la.
It's funny.
We shot for a very long
dog.
time, so we're gonna try summarize it so that we will talk about this album when people
No,
also
let's go.
when other people
Yes.
also had a chance to listen to it because it's not everybody that went and listened to it.
But-
But when I was about to give up, I just played this song from Babalwa M. I mean Kelvin Momo, Babalwa M. Kelvin Momo, musical chef, and Babalwa M. It says Mkuzeni. Mkuzeni.
Mkuzeni.
Ah man, hey, Babalwa M, president of Women's Conference, next conference. Like she's literally rocking the brew. Do you think Kelvin Momo had like understand the lyrics of this song?
Yeah, you should.
Do you think he hears Zulu kahle, kahle Zulu?
Where is he from?
It's song.
I mean, he's Tonga.
It's
But it's always around cars and so.
It should be Ndebele. How's it?
Lidwaba.
It's song.
His name is Lidwaba. It's like me. We're related.
Lidwaba Mandebele.
No, yeah.
Mandebele waguphi?
Like me, I'm Lidwaba. I'm Ndebele.
Which Ndebele?
But I'm Pedi Ndebele.
Ah. She basically rocking him on that song. Production about the whole album, it's nothing different compared to other albums. It's pretty much the same sound. It's deep house. Like seriously, I was listening to the entire album looking for a new sound, new wave. I didn't hear any new wave. I'm still listening to old Kelvin Momo, deep house. It's dope. Like there's no production. I went, oh shit. You get what
crazy.
I'm saying? Yeah, nah, it's Kelvin Momo, right? But it's deep house sounds, elements, and stuff like that. Dope. And now this song, she's rocking him, dog. Basically, how I'm understanding it, I'm gonna have to say allegedly. So how I'm understanding it is like she's talking about the whole cheating thing on the song. Like this girl was her friend, or this girl acted like they were friends, and then I'm sharing this thing. That's what it means. Like we know, yabo. So they were friends, and then now they got together, and then this girl, she's just here for money. She's basically calling that girl Utitombo Wayne. Like this one on the song, and this girl will destroy your image. This girl and stuff like that. So I don't know where she's going with it. I'm still trying to get to all the entire, like the whole concept of the lyrics. But yeah, she's rocking the brew there. If I was me, bro, Babalwa is a clear example that women forgive but don't forget.
She forgave?
But she doesn't forget.
She forgave.
It's a clear example.
she still goes there to
She still goes there.
record
She
and
still
stuff.
goes there to the house and stuff.
Oh, she goes to the crib still.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Ah.
Did you when you listen to the song, did you also have like the same Did you get the same message from it?
I'm still hurt by how you laughed at me.
Oh my word.
Can't
I
laugh at me
get-
like that, bro.
Ew, dog,
No,
hi.
but yeah. Like a friend of mine came to my house yesterday, like I told you earlier, and then he explained the whole song. He was actually saying sort of
The
similar
same
things
thing.
to what you're saying, and he's like, "Hey, Babalwa M kalanza laga digante, kamomo sorry, kalanza laga dimani, wara," and stuff like that, man. But I like the song. I like songs that carry a message.
I
You know,
like
that-
it
like
too.
songs that speak to me.
I like it too. It's now officially my favorite song in the album.
On the album.
Nah, it's too early to say. For me, it's way too early.
Like I
Way-
said, it's
there's
now
still songs like
I say for me
Oh,
right
you haven't
now.
listened to the whole,
yeah,
whole
I
album?
listened, but it was just
So,
official.
like for me right now, it's,
Oh,
it's,
okay.
it's my favorite. For me right now, I think because I understand the message. Like she just spoke like a woman there, like our woman would speak for me, and that takes a good songwriter to put it together like that and still make a hit out of that.
Excuse me.
Of course, the song with Yolanda is beautiful, but it's not.
It's the same
It's
level.
acoustic.
Oh, the Yolanda one, I heard the intro.
It's
like I
acoustic.
explained,
It's-
she does
yeah.
an intro before
There's
she
no lock
Yeah,
drums.
she
before,
does an
before she
intro.
starts. She's
Yeah.
like, my name is Yolanda. I know. I didn't say Yolanda.
Not you.
You not Yolanda. Yolanda.
Yeah.
Pushy.
The lady that
Yalunda.
passed
She
on.
says, I'm not Yalunda.
I'm not Yolanda. I'm Yolanda.
Yolanda.
Oh yeah.
The lady that passed
Yeah.
on.
But anyway, guys, you
The
didn't
lady
know
that
that she
passed
passed
on.
on.
Hmm.
It's the one that passed on.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She passed on. Beautiful vocalist, very talented. We lost there something very special.
Yeah.
So it's that song. And number two for me, number one for me right now is the one I just spoke about. And then number two, it's To the River with Ginger Stone. Number three,
Liniso.
Hmm?
Liniso. With Churchill and
I'm trying to grow into it because Satil didn't give me anything special there.
Real.
Do you get what I'm saying? He didn't. The kid actually delivered more than for
Than
me on the
Central.
song. So, and the Trill starts the song, so I have to grow into Trill's verse before I get to Qiniso's one and enjoy it, because Qiniso's one, I feel like vocally and songwriting she delivered more than. I think Trill didn't give me anything special there.
Okay.
Momo's sound is the same, but it's dope every time. It's still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
You know, wait until you guys hear my sound.
In our
Wait
era,
until you hear
in
my
our
sound.
times, Jay,
dropping.
Are you
in our
dropping?
times, Jay, that was deep house. That's what we took to.
Tach is dropping,
That's what
guys.
we used to call deep house. It's just
Tach
that
is
it has locked
dropping.
drum.
Did you hear?
Oh, Conji, you are young.
Did you hear? I'm dropping.
What are you dropping? Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah, Taki. Yes, let's go.
Are we closing the episode?
Yes, we're closing it. We have the symphonic happening
Oh,
next week
shit.
Friday.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
God.
definitely my Momo's event, man. Momo's episode. Let's go see the symphonic thing, and then we'll talk about it and the whole experience. Like for me, an event like that, I'm going there for the whole experience.
Are we working
the whole
there? We're gonna work.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe, but now, bro, I don't want to do interviews anymore, man. This one can do better than us, dog.
Yeah, Mas is fucking.
Yeah,
dope.
let's give it to Mars. We give you the microphone. Close the episode, dog.
Okay, guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate you guys. For myself, Kanye Mars, and
Takhile Dwao.
Sfiso aka Mafitso. So we out.
out, baby.
Boogie chillers punch menze